You're listening to the John and Heidi Show, now featuring the wit and wisdom of Dan Farris.
Okay, dudes, let's walk this sucker.
On Sunny 93.3.
It's the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Dan Farris, brought to you by the Sioux Falls Job Fair. It's coming up tomorrow. Holy cow. How did that happen?
Get underway at the convention center, at 9 o'clock?
Yeah,
John?
9 a.m. till 1 p.m., so 4 hours. All of the details can be found at SiouxFallsJobFair.com. Dan, what do you have for us this morning?
Pretty darn exciting day. Well, it is Friday, so it's a Free Flag Friday.
It is a Free Flag Friday.
Favorite giveaway
I like this giveaway a lot.
of all times, and of course some huge birthdays today. And let's just lead it off with it's huge, absolutely huge. Born this day in Storm Lake, Iowa, ladies and gentlemen, Heidi Jean Braunschweiger.
Yes, I was.
You know her now as Heidi Small, and well, you share your day with some pretty great,
Impressive people.
Pee Wee Herman is 69.
I love Pee Wee.
And the gentleman that the Texas Chainsaw Massacre was spawned from, Wisconsin cannibal Ed
I
Gein.
knew that. Isn't that great?
Got Pee Wee and Ed Gein.
Yeah, that explains a lot.
All right, well, there you go.
Starting to rethink my decisions in life here.
Heidi Jean, of course, born in Storm Lake, Iowa, sometime in the 70s, possibly the 80s. As a child, Heidi was very young.
She was.
But at just 8 years old, would become runner-up Miss Congeniality in the Little Miss Alta pageant.
That's right.
Through the years, Heidi Jean has been a travel agent to the stars,
Yeah.
a high-powered trial attorney, or paralegal, depending on who you ask. And, most importantly, a bona fide certified paper notary public.
Yeah,
Yes.
she really was.
Now, it was February of 2000, after one too many Zimas, Heidi married John Small,
Yes, she did.
who 21 and a half years later would buy a camper, although Heidi has not now or ever shown any interest whatsoever in camping. And here we are.
I can attest to all of that.
Present day. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
That's fantastic. And that's, we're just gonna leave it there, man, because that's really all we need to know. I know, you know, we all know, man. Jump on Facebook, post a big happy birthday to Heidi Jean, and that's all there is to it.
All right. It's the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Dan Farris, brought to you by SiouxFallsJobFair.com. Hey, it's tomorrow.
I'm Nick from PureCannaCompany.com. We create the purest form of CBD with just 3 ingredients. CBD, as simple as 1, 2, 3. Everything is 100% natural, GMO-free, gluten-free, kosher, and made in the USA. From the soil to the oil, we provide the purest form of CBD. We also keep the prices low, so we can help as many people as possible. Learn more at PureCannaCompany.com. Oils, lotions, bath bombs, and more. Use promo code RADIO to save 10% at PureCanna, PureCannaCompany.com.
And now stuff Dan finds interesting.
And it is time for Stuff Dan Finds Interesting. Dan, what do you find interesting on this fine Friday?
Well, I found an article, and of course, we've got a job fair coming up tomorrow at the convention center. So I kind of delved in things I find interesting. 5 top reasons why people leave their jobs.
Okay.
Now, keep in mind, and this is kind of stunning to me, at any given time, United States of America, between 60 and 70% of employed Americans are thinking about switching jobs.
Yeah.
That's a huge percentage
Yeah,
of
it
people
is.
that, for
Yeah.
one reason or another, just ain't happy where they're at. Here's the top 5 reasons. At number 5, lack of appreciation or reward.
True story.
It's human nature to want to feel appreciated.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do somebody a solid, whatever, great job, hey,
Yeah.
blah, 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 blah. Here's a little something. Hey, I'm springing
And it
for
honestly
lunch.
doesn't take much.
Well,
I mean, just a little thing will make them happy enough that they're not even thinking that way. So.
yeah, it's not generally just about the money.
Right. It's just hey, thank you so much. I appreciate you
Just
type of a thing.
Human nature.
Yeah,
At
yeah.
number 4, why people bail. Work-life balance, personal
Yeah.
life blend.
Yeah.
Work-life balance or blend. Call it like what's more important to you. Yeah, you've got to have a job, you got to pay the bills, but how's it all mapping out?
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, you never see a tombstone that says, I wish I would have worked more.
No.
Right.
Not one.
Nope.
So, at number 3, just professional development.
Oh, yeah.
There's a lot of job. Your first job is probably going to be kind of a ground level thing, you know, and working your way up. And are there chances for advancement? And how are you being groomed, depending on what kind of operation you're in? For instance, I look at it, well, case in point, I was in food beverage industry for years. My very first job, I was 11 years old, dishwasher, Knights of Columbus Hall in Minneapolis.
Okay.
Nice.
It's like I'm 11.
Right.
And I think I was making $1.10 an hour.
Oh, wow.
That's a big ching.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Back then.
Yeah.
Big ching. And just through the years, through just jobs like that and going through school and high school and whatnot, I got a job with Radisson Hotel property in the kitchen doing dishes, pots and pans. And the next thing I was busboy in the main dining room, and then waiter, and then maitre d'. And then I ended up as second in command in the catering department at a pretty young age.
Yeah.
But that company just kind of brought me along.
Yeah.
And
They advanced you because you were doing a good job.
yeah, in my early 20s, like 21, 22, I'm wearing suits and going to work and taking care of business and making pretty good dough. And
Yeah.
so that's what that kind of means, sort of, professional
Exactly.
development. Poor company culture. This has become a big thing.
It has.
You know, what's the culture of your company? You know,
How would you describe our culture, Dan?
you literally cannot.
You can't.
There is no way to put words to it, is there?
But folks these days, and keep in mind, your kids coming out of college these days, your 20-somethings, they literally, their first job, average stay at first job is about 9 months.
Yeah.
And they're gone.
Yeah.
The days of someone staying in a career for years
Right.
and years are long gone.
Yeah.
And the culture has something to do with it.
Yeah. And there are some that stay, but boy, it's not super common.
Number one reason, people don't quit their jobs. They quit their bosses.
Yeah.
I actually have a friend
That's
who
true.
posted that exact thing on Facebook like
Yep.
2 months ago.
Poor
Quit my boss today.
management. Could be top management, middle, lower management,
Yep.
supervisor, whatever. But apparently, you know, Lion's percentage of the time, it's like, I love my job,
But I can't
but
work
I
with this
can't do it
person.
for them.
Yeah.
I had that happen. And I had committed that I would be at this place for a year, and I wanted to quit my first day because of my supervisor, the guy that was directly above me. But I hung in there for a year because I had committed to myself. I said, I could probably deal with anything for a year. And he tested me many times, let me
I
tell
think the
you.
worst, when I took my first radio job, and the way it was set up back then through what was Brown Institute, because back in the day, you had to be licensed to be a broadcaster.
Yeah.
Right.
You had to be licensed by the federal government.
Now they just let anybody do it. Can't you tell?
But going through school, the deal was they're going to give you your first placement. They're going to find you a job in broadcasting.
Yeah.
You had to stay for a year in that first job.
Right.
If you did that, you got lifetime placement.
Oh.
They would bring you along. My
Okay.
first radio job was horrifying. It was miserable, but I stuck it out
Yeah.
Right.
for a year. And the reason it was miserable was exactly that. My boss, it was, everything in my power for that year not to just take him out. Yeah.
Well, if you would be willing and open to trying something new, come and join us tomorrow. We got some awesome... I don't think we've ever announced on the radio any of the people that are going to be there. Should we do that?
Yeah.
Should we talk about something?
I think that's a great idea.
And there
yeah.
are still opportunities. So if your company is going, we're looking for some people, reach out. We'll add you to this list as well.
Yeah, it's pretty diverse as far as
This
opportunities.
This is not a full list, but this is what I have scratched out on the notepad here. Clubhouse Inn and Suites, awesome people.
Yeah.
They're looking for some
Beautiful
cool people to join their
property.
team. Smithfield Foods, that's a staple in Sioux Falls.
Yep.
And they're looking for some cool people as well. Central States Manufacturing, they're right by Hartford, right, Dan?
Yeah, Brittany and crew, great company.
Awesome people. Augustana University. I mean, talk about a great place to work. Dow Rummel Village here in Sioux Falls. Amazing people.
Yeah, they've got about a dozen really great opportunities going on right now.
School Bus Inc. If you'd like to be a school bus driver, they might have some other opportunities there as well, but stop by tomorrow for details
They've
on
got
that.
sign-on bonuses and a lot of people making upwards towards like $20 an hour.
And you get to
Yeah.
drive the school bus
Yep.
home and just take that for your person. Go to the grocery store. Okay, that part's not accurate.
Well,
but
who knows, really?
I feel like Dan when I do stuff like that.
Attaboy.
Maximum Promotions. They've got a cool opportunity. Complete Living. I think I'm reading that right. I can't read my handwriting. That's not good. But it's a really cool company that's providing in-home care. 5-star call center, Hy-Vee, and like I said, I've got some others on here as well. I spoke with a gentleman from Chick-fil-A. They may be there tomorrow. We're still trying to work out the details because he's got some other some other things they might. But we're
another
going to have some
fantastic
info,
company.
at least.
Oh,
yeah,
for sure.
And they're getting ready to open. So again, if you're looking for an opportunity, or if you know somebody looking for an opportunity, come and see us tomorrow at the Sioux Falls Job Fair. All the details at SiouxFallsJobFair.com. Hi, I'm John, and I'm here to show small businesses that radio is a great investment. So, what do you have here?
This is a Chinese Ming vase.
Wow, that looks expensive and a bit fragile.
Yes, it's valued at... Oh my God, what are you doing?
Hey, that was fragile.
Why did you do that?
To show everyone that radio advertising is a much better investment than some old pottery. I sure hope you had insurance on that thing. Let BetterResultsAdvertising.com bring your message to life right here on the radio. Here's the legal lady.
No priceless heirlooms were destroyed. It was all in your mind. Thanks to BetterResultsAdvertising.com.
Time now for your morning coffee break, brought to you by Kaladi's Bistro on the corner of 26th and Minnesota Avenue in Sioux Falls. And they have some opportunities there as well. We were just talking about job fair. And
Yeah, we were with Morgan over there last week.
Yeah, where she was saying, hey, you know what? We've got some openings here. So swing in and see them if you're interested. Dan, you got some stuff for this Free Flag Friday.
I do, and I've been remiss, John. You gave me the name of a winner, and because I'm so astute at my job, I literally didn't write the name down.
Oh, well, I can tell you if I look in
I'm
my...
putting John on the spot. Part of me
So I
feels
get to
bad, and
announce?
the other part is like, whatever.
to announce the winner today?
You do, John.
You guys going to have some fanfare for me over there?
Sure. Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the winner of a 3-foot by 5-foot American flag and the hardware and the pole and all the stuff to attach to your house. From our friends at Maximum Promotions in Sioux Falls, put your hands, right one and left one, together for Kara Kubik.
Kara.
Woo! All right, Carol.
Yeah, she's the winner.
Here, Cubic. Fly it high, fly it proud. That's all there is to it. Great prize. I love that. And thanks to Mark and Brandy and the crew at Maximum Promotions for helping us make that happen.
And if you want to be a part of that crew, stop by tomorrow, Sioux Falls Job Fair. They're going to have a table there as well.
Absolutely. The census numbers are finally out.
Ooh.
If you recall last year,
Am I in it?
The 2020 census. That's where everybody gets counted, including a bunch of people who shouldn't be. Wow.
That's true.
Well, John,
Okay.
it's just a fact.
It's true.
That's what.
We got phones chiming, things going on.
None of us turned our phones off when we came in here today.
All three of us have
We
had
are
at least one.
professionals.
We
Yeah,
are.
sorry about
This is
that.
high end. South Dakota is booming.
It is.
It is booming. Here's the breakout. The growth of South Dakota's population since 2010, because they do the census every 10 years. Data shows that the state's population increased by almost 72,500 people.
That's a lot of people.
Oh.
That is a lot. The state's population was 814,180 in 2010. Today, it is 886,670.
Wow.
Isn't it weird that we haven't even broke 1 million people?
That is quite something.
There's that many people living in like a 4-block radius
Right.
in New York. It's like 1 million people right there.
Yeah, when you consider, just the Twin Cities is more people in the entire state of South Dakota.
Yeah.
But that gives us more room to breathe, man.
I kind of like it that way.
I'm not complaining. I want everyone to understand. I'm not complaining at all.
Minnehaha County went from about 170,000 in 2010 to now we're almost at 200,000. 197, 214.
So we got a big chunk of the new people, didn't we?
Yeah, in Lincoln County, boy,
Yeah.
they're booming too. In the last 10 years, have grown by almost 45,000. No, I'm sorry, about 13,000. What is funny? What did I miss?
There's a little bit of a difference on the math there, Dad.
Well, let's just take a moment and mock me. Let's do that.
We can mock you during this break. It's the next one during the news that I'm no longer allowed to mock you. Got to get it out when I can.
But, and that's why you're seeing so many new faces
Yeah.
in this town, where they're literally from other places. You see them introduce yourself and go, so, hey, what are you up to? I guess I was in traffic yesterday,
Yeah.
and I got a little whim whammy.
Oh, whim whammy.
Whim whammy.
What is that?
The white BMW California plates.
Oh, okay.
Is this a sleeper cell? What are we doing here? So,
Did you talk to him?
I eyeballed him.
Yeah.
I met
You let him know you were watching?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
You
Yeah?
point to your eyes and point to
Yeah?
them.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Watching you.
Yeah, watching you. See you at the voting booth. Then it works out.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh,
So,
boy.
yeah, just healthy numbers and probably so far all good. So
That is very good. Dan, thank you for the update, sir.
yeah, I'm sorry for the misfire on some of those numbers.
That's all right.
As far as you know, I made all of those figures up.
You could have.
Very
That's
possible.
true.
It is the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Dan Farris. This is your morning coffee break brought to you by Kaladi's Bistro on the corner of 26th and Minnesota Avenue in Sioux Falls.
I kind of feel like I've been talking about BetterCreditCards.com forever now, but we want to mention that BetterCreditCards.com is designed to help you get a better credit card. Why should that matter to you? Because this can save you money every single month. There's no fee to check it out, so when you get a minute, click on the website BetterCreditCards.com and see if we can help you find a better credit card. Do it today. BetterCreditCards.com. That's BetterCreditCards.com.
Time now for a bright spot of news brought to you by Paul's Designer Showroom on Lake Lorraine in Sioux Falls. They can brighten any room with a beautiful light fixture. We're going to brighten your day right now with some positive news. And it's super positive news, especially if you or someone you know is looking for a new opportunity. We've got the Sioux Falls Job Fair coming up tomorrow. It is at the Sioux Falls Convention Center from 9 a.m. until 1 p.m., and we've got some really cool things for job seekers. First of all, about a dozen businesses that are looking for people right now. And I believe some of these companies might even be doing some hiring right on the spot. So if you're looking for a job, bring a resume, come on out and join us there. But I also want to tell you about some of the really cool things for job seekers. If you've been looking for a job and you haven't quite been able to find exactly what you're looking for, and you're trying to figure out what is going on. I mean, there's openings all over the place, and how is it that I'm not getting the jobs that I'm looking at? I've got some experts that are going to help you. If you come out tomorrow to the Sioux Falls Job Fair, you can look at the schedule on our Facebook page, facebook.com/sunnyradio, and there's a link, or you can directly to SiouxFallsJobFair.com. You'll see the schedule there. We've got links there from sunnyradio.com all over the place. You should certainly be able to find it if you're looking for it. But there's a schedule on there of some sessions that we're going to have. We've got some people that are going to be helping with job interviews. So they're going to actually talk to you about, here's what you want to do during the interview to make sure you get it right. Because, if you get all the way to that point and you mess that up, that's not good. So some advice for that. Then we also have another person that's going to help with the resume. Ryan is the gentleman's name. Super nice guy. He literally has written the book on this topic. He's got a brand new book that comes out, I believe, next week. But we're going to be having him do a presentation talking about how to make your resume look the best. So if you know somebody who's trying to find a job, or if that's even something that you go, you know what, in the next year or two, that's something I should be doing, come and join us. It's free. In addition to Ryan doing what he's doing and showing you how to make sure your resume is awesome, we also have Karina Keys with Key Media Solutions. She's going to be presenting what to do and what not to do on social media when you're looking for a job. This is good advice for everybody, even if you're not looking for a job. Even if you're just saying, hey, I want to start dating somebody, or hey, I want to just make sure I don't get fired from the job I have now. She's going to have some really good advice for you, what to do and what not to do on social media. Again, when you're looking for a job. But again, I think this is something that's good all the time. Again, a couple of other additional things. Here's a really nice reason to come join us tomorrow at the Sioux Falls Job Fair. In addition to some great tools there, in addition to several businesses looking for people right now, we are also giving away a bunch of prizes too, including I have a bunch of different books that we're giving away, but then I also have some tickets to see Bret Michaels and Warrant. Ooh, did I get your attention? Yeah, Bret Michaels from the band Poison and Warrant. They're going to be in Huron, South Dakota at the South Dakota State Fair 1 week from today. So 1 week away, next Friday night, the 3rd of September, going to be rocking the South Dakota State Fair. I've got some tickets that we'll be giving away tomorrow. Now, you can go online right now and register at sunnyradio.com. You see the win tickets button. Click on there and register, but then come tomorrow as well, and you have 2 chances to win. I'd love to send you to that. And here's why I'm doing the tickets at the event, because I know what you're probably thinking. Why in the world are you doing that at a job fair? That has nothing to do with the job fair. That's exactly why. So if you come to the job fair and you bump into somebody that, you shouldn't be seeing at a job fair, you can say, oh, I'm just here to register for those tickets to see Bret Michaels. See? It's Uncle John looking out for you right there. If you've got kids, youngsters are looking for a part-time job. If you're looking for a part-time or full-time job, we've got a lot of great opportunities tomorrow. All of the details can be found right now at SiouxFallsJobFair.com.
Addiction is a problem for many, and addiction can drive away those you love the most. Addiction can also lead to the loss of jobs, relationships, and if you're not careful, addiction can even cost you your life. Time4Rehab.com reminds you that you don't need to let addiction tear your life apart anymore. Get the help you need to defeat addiction and put the pieces back together in your life. Learn more at Time4Rehab.com. We want to help. Time4Rehab.com. That's Time4Rehab.com.
And it is time right now for the newsiest news we do. It's time for News with Dan Farris.
Holy moly. Remember Sirhan?
Oh, yeah.
Had little problems with presidential assassination.
Yeah, get to go to prison for a while.
He may get paroled today.
What? Parole?
Yeah. Yes.
I don't understand that.
What are we talking about?
Sirhan.
Who's Sirhan?
He assassinated Senator Robert F. Kennedy back in 1968.
Oh, okay.
How did you not know that?
Well, he hasn't really been in the news a lot.
No, he hasn't. I wasn't even alive.
It's been a long time.
He never took history or anything?
Sirhan
really wasn't there.
Sirhan Squared is now 77. He has spent the last 53 years San Diego prison, scheduled to be in front of the parole board later on today. His last parole hearing was 2016. He's been up for parole 15 times.
So John Hinckley got parole, and John Hinckley is out now. But now the difference is John Hinckley shot Ronald Reagan, but didn't kill Ronald Reagan.
Yeah, I don't think this guy's probably getting out.
That's part of it. And there are still some questions. For instance, Robert F. Kennedy Jr. has actually written a letter on Sirhan's behalf going, cut him loose because I don't believe this guy shot my dad.
Really?
Yeah, there doesn't seem to be a lot of people standing in the way this time around. So he may actually...
So they're thinking Sirhan is innocent?
Well, yeah, there's always been some suspicions about that.
Wow, now I feel like I don't know what I'm talking about.
Apparently, shortly after being apprehended, the record shows that he admitted to it, but to this day and forever since then, he says, I have no recollection of that whatsoever.
Oh,
and he has never changed from that story.
Huh.
Like he is... Yeah, so it's interesting. Later on today, I guess we'll see what happens, but as it stands, it's a real possibility.
Wow. Yeah, well, yeah, especially if the kid is saying, I don't think, let him go.
Meanwhile, speaking of crimes and misdemeanors, it's just going on. People getting scammed left and right. This one kind of surprises me from the Sioux Falls Police Department, saying a woman is out about $1,200.
Oh, I heard
Scammers called her, claimed they were from XL Energy, and they were going to shut off her power. They don't make phone calls on that. They just show up and do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, they send you notices, several notices.
You will get notice.
Yeah.
Telling
show you what ours look like.
But here's where it gets even hinkier.
Yeah.
Scammers told the victim to get Bitcoin to pay the bill.
Don't do this stuff.
No.
According to Sam Clemens, Sioux Falls PD, quote, the scammers seem to have moved away from getting the reloadable gift cards that they've been doing for a number of years and have now gone on to cryptocurrencies.
Yeah.
Clemens said you get a call like that, just hang up, call the company directly, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, yep, absolutely.
But to me, if you're buying that, it's like, we're going to shut your power off, send us some Bitcoin.
I agree completely.
I got a call just like that about a week and a half ago. And Dan, I had it on speakerphone. Remember, you were listening to it. And I kept asking the guy questions, and he finally hung up on me. But don't fall for that. Please, please, please don't fall for that.
Thanks, John. Have you been watching our South Dakota Little League team, Sioux Falls Little League team?
I have not been watching it, but I've been hearing they're doing pretty
Burning it.
Yeah.
But Wednesday, they shut out Torrance, California, 1-0. We've got this picture, 12-year-old kid named Gavin Weir, who is just lights out. He is a beast.
Nice.
Through another no-hitter, no runs. Clock sat down 14 runners on strikeouts. It's just crazy time. They have advanced. They play tomorrow, by the way, at 11:30, Little League World Series. That game will be televised on ABC.
Nice.
So pretty exciting stuff. That is very cool. Speaking of sports, let's close it up with this. This weekend, week number 3, NFL preseason action. Nice. This weekend, apparently, half of the teams playing are expected to win, while about 50% will likely lose. Wow. And make no mistake, some of these teams do not like each other. For the Sunny 93.3 News Center, I'm Dan Farris reminding you, if it's news to me.
I'm Nick from PureCannACompany.com. We create the purest form of CBD with just 3 ingredients. CBD, as simple as 1, 2, 3. Everything is 100% natural, GMO-free, gluten-free, kosher, and made in the USA. From the soil to the oil, we provide the purest form of CBD. We also keep the prices low, so we can help as many people as possible. Learn more at PureCannACompany.com. Oils, lotions, bath bombs, and more. Use promo code RADIO radio to save 10% at PURECANA, PureCannaCompany.com.
Here's your Market Beat Minute for Friday, August 27th, 2021. Equities pulled back Wednesday on an abundance of caution ahead of two key economic events. Today's news will bring the latest word on consumer-level inflation in the form of the PCE price index, while later in the day, remarks from Fed Chief Jerome Powell could influence market sentiment. Mr. Powell is set to deliver the keynote address at the annual Jackson Hole Economic Policy Symposium and could key the market into the Fed's next move. Friday action will be influenced by next week's round of economic data as well. The monthly round of employment data, to include the NFP report, is due out and could lead the market to further caution. If the market continues to fall, it could fall below the key 30-day moving average before finding firm support. In that scenario, a much deeper pullback is all too possible. You can get the inside track from Wall Street's brightest minds delivered directly to your inbox every day at marketbeatminute.com.